In the problem given, you are asked to find out the net electric force on charge capital Q. So let us name the vertices as 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw the force vectors. That's the next step. This is our reference capital Q. Force on capital Q due to the charge at the position 1. It will get repelled. It will be acting like this. F2, 1. Force on 2 due to 1. Again, force on 2 due to 3. That's along the line joining the two charges. This is F2, 3. Since F21 and F23, you can see that the distance between the two charges and the magnitudes are the same. The vectors also, the length of the vectors also, what I'm drawing, they are equal. Now, one more is there. That is the charge at the position 4. So it will act along the line joining the two charges. Like this. This also get repelled. This is F2, 4. Now let us write the magnitudes of these charges. F21 is equal to, applying Coulomb's law, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught QQ divided by the square of the distance between them. F23 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught QQ divided by A square, the same magnitude. So I'm just putting this as F and this also since F. They are all same magnitude. And the third one, which is F24, which is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught QQ divided by. Now what is the distance between Q and Q? You can see that this is A, this is also A. So this will be root of A square plus A square, which is equal to root 2A. Now substitute that value here. So A root 2 the whole square. Now since F21 and F23 are perpendicular to each other, I'm just adding them first. So F dash is equal to root of F square plus F square, which is equal to root 2F. Equation number 1. Now add this one. Now this force vector, let us see the direction also. Direction of this vector will be, since they are equal vectors, it will be like acting like this on the same line as F24. So F dash is also on the same line. So next step is just add them, very easy. So just to find the net force, F net on Q, that will be equal to F net on Q. That will be equal to F dashed plus F24. You just need to add them. This is equal to root 2F plus the value of F24 is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by A root 2 square will become 2A square. So let us substitute the value of F, that is root 2 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by A square plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q square by 2A square. Let us take the common things out. This is equal to, so F net is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is common, and one of the Q and also A square is also common. Then within bracket comes small q by q root 2. Denominator it will be just 1 because we have taken all other quantities out, plus 1q here divided by 2. So this will be the net force, the magnitude of the net force acting on the charge capital Q. And how it is acting? it is acting, the net force is acting at 45 degree. This is 45 degree with the x-axis with F21. So first part of the question is over. The second part is to find the potential energy of the system. So potential energy U of the system. That is very easy. You just need to combine. That is 1 by the equation is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Qi Qj divided by Rij. You have to sum up all the combinations. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 at the position. So let us write down the different combinations first. 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. What are the different combinations? Q1 Q2 divided by R12 plus Q1 Q3 divided by R13 plus Q1 Q4 divided by R14. So we have taken the first combination with 1. Next combination will be just increment it Q2, then take the combination Q2 Q1. Since we already wrote it, we'll not take that. Q2 Q2 not allowed. So next combination will be Q2 Q3 divided by the distance between the two charges R23 plus then Q2 Q4 divided by R24. Then what next? Next increment it Q3. So Q3 Q1. Q3 Q1 we have already written, so we'll not take it. Q3 Q2 already done here. So we'll not take it. Next Q3 Q3 not allowed. Then next is Q3 Q4. So Q3 Q4 divided by the distance R34. Next increment it Q4. So Q4 Q1 we already wrote it here, so we'll not take it. Next Q4 Q2 again written here, will not take it. Next Q4 Q3 we already wrote it, so we can avoid it. Next last combination Q4 Q4, which is not allowed. So that ends all the combinations. Now the next step is very easy. Just you need to substitute the values. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Okay, let us see the charges at position 1 and 2. We had named the positions like this. Here it was 1, here 2, here 3, and here it was 4. So let us just write down the charges there. Q1 is small q, Q2 capital Q, divided by the distance A. See here, the denominator is not square, it's just A, okay? Plus Q1 is again Q. What is Q3? Again Q, so it becomes Q square divided by the distance between them. That is 1 and 3. You can see that it is this diagonal. So we already calculated before, it's equal to A root 2. Plus next combination Q1, Q4, 1 and 4. So QQ divided by the distance A. Plus next combination Q2, Q3. So what is Q2 is capital Q. Q3 is small q divided by the distance A. Plus next combination Q2 and Q4. That is Q and Q, so it becomes Q square divided by the distance. Again, the distance is this A root 2. Plus the last one, Q3, Q4, which is capital Q, small q, divided by, again, the distance is A. So that ends it. So close the bracket. Now let us take 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. A is also common everywhere, so I'm just taking that also out, the rest of the things inside. So how many times QQ is coming? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 QQ plus next Q square divided by root 2 plus capital Q square divided by root 2. So that is the potential energy of the system. Remember, the unit of potential energy is Joule and the unit of force is Newton.